Yeah, probably.
Questions, go right ahead. Whoever wants to go first, go right ahead.
Each one of you just kind of talk about that 13-2 run in the last 3 minutes to win this thing. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'll go. I think our defense was a turning point for us. I feel like we were more aggressive on defense, and that led to a lot of stops and open shots on offense.
Yeah, I think we found the right group. We were struggling a little bit the whole game to find what group was going to play well together, and I think we found that group in those minutes, and we just took advantage of it.
3-point shooting was obviously big. Was that part of the strategy, or was it just one went in and you just kind of rolled with it from there?
Well, we knew they were going to zone us. That's since we've played them last time, that's pretty much what they resorted to against every other team. So we were expecting a zone, and that's the shot they were giving us. So we did a good job of stepping up and making them today.
Yeah, I agree with Hailey. We knew that they were going to play zone. That's all the coaches talked about. And from watching their games, that's what they've been playing since the first time they played us. So, we just stepped up, knocked them down, and found the person that was open.
You both have been through seasons. How important are these kind of wins with a team you beat maybe worse before, but you just got to gut it out and find a way? And how encouraging is it that you guys are able to do that?
Yeah, playing in the ACC, I think today there were 2 upsets maybe already just today. Last Thursday there were upsets. So, the ACC, every team is good. There's no team that you're just like, oh, this is an easy 30-point win, let the starters relax. That's not what this conference is. So being able to win a game like that where technically we are the favored team and the underdog comes out and makes a run at us, and for us to just stay within ourselves and keep playing our game, I think that's something that will be very valuable in this league because every game is going to be competitive.
For both of you all, Narika came in off the bench and gave you all such a huge lift. Just kind of talk about her efforts today.
Yeah, I would say Narika's a big key for us. She plays hard offensively and defensively, and she always gives us something. She gives us a spark every single time she comes off the bench. So it's only right that we find her when she's open to knock down shots.
Yeah, I think she came in and she played her role, and that's what we needed from her. And we needed her to come and hit some shots. So that's what she was able to do, and that was just what we needed.
Hailey, looking at that first to second half from when those shots started to fall, was it a shot selection thing? Was it just ball movement? I guess what was the difference from that first to second half to where you said those shots were falling a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, it was a zone. They sat in that zone, and I think when teams play a certain defense, you have to know which players can take advantage of that defense. And I think we weren't figuring that out yet. We weren't getting the ball into the right players' hands that could break a zone. And I think in that second half, when we came out of halftime, we decided as a team that this was going to be a game where the people that can knock down shots are going to have to shoot shots, and it's not necessarily going to be equal opportunity. So I think that was very mature of us as a group to come out in the second half and give the ball to the people that could break a zone down.
Cece, for you, when you're down, I think maybe 1 or 2, you stood there and hit that 3 with less than a minute to go. How much confidence do you have when, game on the line like that, you're not afraid to just step up and try to knock down a shot?
It gives me a lot of confidence, and, most of that comes from my teammates trusting me and believing that I can knock the shot down. So like I said before, and I'll say it again, I can't do any of this without my teammates, and I'm just forever grateful for them and glad that they trust me to knock it down.
Kind of a 2-part question. Hailey, you mentioned on Thursday that dog persona is why you came to Louisville. How much do you guys pull from maybe that 2012-13 team that was honored today of having that killer instinct, and how much did you kind of see that down the stretch?
Yeah, I think with today being the day that we honor with their 10-year reunion, I think we've been talking a lot about that team lately within our practices, within the team. And, the coaches have really just shared with us, how much joy that those girls played with. when they were around each other, and they knew they were the underdog, but they just loved to compete together. And I think, that's something that we can learn from them. And in that second half, I think we found that, and I hope we made those girls proud, and they saw themselves a little bit in us. So it was fun.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of what Hailey said, he talked a lot about playing with passion and joy, and that's what the 2013 team did. And I feel like the second half, we did a better job showing that we play for each other and we playing for joy. And like we seen, it was a lot of fun. Thank you, guys.